I'm pretty sure all of us had a moment where we were talking about something that we did in the past, and we can remember it like it was yesterday. Just for you to realize that that event actually happened 5 years ago, and you get kinda scared. Well, something like that ended up happening to me recently. It wasn't really that big, but we ended up getting an update to a story that I ended up talking about 6 months ago, and I was kind of just sitting down, realizing just how much time went by in such a short period of time. It's kind of scary. But that update is with a prankster, and you already know it's something bad, because every time when someone talks about a prank video, you know it's something terrible. I think we all know now that pranks are easily the worst type of content on the internet. They have just evolved to such a terrible point, and it is just so bad right now. Because for some weird reason, so much TikTokers are trying to be pranksters, and they are just pushing out the most disgusting, warrantless content on the internet. And someone who was a trailblazer, a real leader of that push of garbage prank content, was someone known as Mizzy. Now, 6 months ago, everyone was talking about him because he ended up going mainstream for his terrible content. And that is being, he was the first person who decided to do the brand new walk inside of someone's house prank. Where, yes, you basically just walk inside of a stranger's house, walk around, mess with their furniture, and leave. Now, obviously, when he ended up doing this, a lot of people were just making fun of him. A lot of YouTubers were making videos on him. Twitch streamers were making fun of him. And he was just getting blasted on the internet. He was basically a punching bag for a couple of weeks. And he actually got so popular, he was even able to go on a popular British TV show, which is being that Piers Morgan guy, and that didn't go good at all. He basically just got made fun of, and that was basically it for Mizzy. Now, even though his whole existence on the internet was basically just being hated on, he absolutely loved it. Because something that I think we all know is that these clout-obsessed zombies, the only thing they care about is people talking about them, and they don't really care if it's something bad. If the whole internet is making fun of them and hating on them, they take it as a win because, hey, people are talking about me. Then they usually lie to themselves thinking that, oh, all of this attention that I'm getting is definitely going to help my career, and I am going to be popular like 5 years in the future. But I think we all know how that story ends. It never goes like that, and most of these people are only relevant for like a month, and then everyone just gets bored. Hey, you can only make fun of one person for such a long period of time before it just gets stale and everyone just moves on. And the thing with these people is that they don't really have a fan base. Like, the only people who are watching Mizzy are, one, hate watching them, or two, children who just like the idea of, like, being extremely mean because they can't do it, they're, like, really scared to, so they kind of just live through Mizzy as he goes and be a public nuisance. And obviously, I think we all know that kids have a pretty short attention span, so they're also going to move on eventually. So basically, these people just fall off, no one really talks about them anymore, and that's how it was for Mizzy and all types of creators who blow up like how he did. But he was someone who was desperate to be the center of attention again. Again, that's the only thing he cared about, clout and people talking about him. So for the past couple of months, he has been trying his hardest to like do a prank that's so big that people are talking about him again. I'm surprised he didn't try to do another like randomly assault someone prank like that one dude we ended up talking about a couple of weeks ago. I truly thought Mizzy was gonna do that, but he didn't, and he just wasn't able to become mainstream again until now, because he ended up getting arrested. Yeah, it seems like all of his pranks has finally catched up to him, because we ended up learning that he's gonna spend 18 weeks in a juvenile detention facility. And also reading the article, we also got a quote from the judge, which is just absolutely amazing. He just ended up telling him that his pranks just isn't funny, which is just so nice. I really wish we were able to see videos of the court hearing, because that would have just been so funny to see a judge sit down and look at this goofball and go like, your prank sucks. it's not funny, and then he ended up getting arrested. Now, there were some people on the internet saying that, hey, maybe this is just going a little bit too far. I mean, I know his content is bad, but he shouldn't get arrested. And to that, I just don't understand. This man's prank is literally just kind of committing crimes. I mean, one of them is literally just walking inside of someone's house for no reason, messing with their property, and then just walking away and leaving when stuff gets a little bit fishy. And this is something that he has done multiple times. The one video that got mainstream isn't his only time when he decided to do this. There's a lot of videos of him randomly walking inside of people's houses, or if it's not that, it's him just walking up to strangers and telling them, do you want to die? Like, it's actually just garbage content, and it's just harassing people. So I don't understand why there's a lot of people saying that this is going a little bit too far. I think it's just fine, and I think it's pretty good that finally some of these pranksters are actually getting punished for them just making this terrible content. Because pranks has just reached a point where it's not even people doing jokes anymore. It's really just people harassing people and just committing crimes for the sake of views. And I think that is really bad, because even though most of these pranksters don't succeed, like most of them don't really get a lot of views, they are still bothering real life people out there who may unfortunately become a victim of a clout zombie doing something terrible to them because they think they're going to make it big on TikTok. So I think it's good every time one of these pranksters get arrested. I think that is a big W. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.